Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is a special episode where we just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in and watching our show so far. We are at episode 12, and we wanted to just have a little moment of giving everybody an update of where we're at, how things have been going, and a little bit about maybe what we plan to do next and some other things that we've launched in the last couple of days. So thank you for tuning in. We won't take much of your time, but we want to give it a bit of an update. What's been going on in your life the last couple of weeks, Christelle? What's new?
Okay, what's new for me is, one, I'm back in the classroom.
Okay.
I'm spending my time with kindergartners half day, masks on, singing songs, and I'm thoroughly enjoying being back in the classroom. So I'm doing that. Also, something interesting happened this past week on Twitter.
Okay.
And that is all these ponderings that I post about love and deep, meaningful conversations. But it was a post about Brussels sprouts that decided to take hold this past week, and I thought that was quite funny. So it turns out Brussels sprouts will preach.
So please look out the next 10 episodes for the UK versus USA Brussels sprout special episode. We've got all the thoughts and opinions from everybody on Brussels sprouts. So please click a like. Please, like below on YouTube right now, click a like if you like Brussels sprouts, and share this post if you can't stand Brussels sprouts. That would be really helpful. Thank you very much.
See, I thought you were going to say click don't like if you don't like Brussels sprouts.
But we can't do that. So like if you don't like if you like Brussels sprouts, and share if you don't like Brussels sprouts. And that will be coming up soon in a UK versus USA episode special in the next 10 episodes on Brussels sprouts, just solely about Brussels sprouts. So
see, Brussels sprouts, we've had this conversation, Brussels sprouts between the UK and USA, and it is a cultural difference, which we found. Okay, so I want to ask you, James, what have you been up to over the past 2 weeks? And have you had any kind of Twittergate in your neck of the woods?
Do you know, I would say that I've had a quiet couple of weeks on social media. For some of you will know that over the last 3 months, I've been writing my healing story on my blog, which is Healing for Men, and the links to that's below. So I've been writing a bit of that, but probably this week had a quite busy week with work. I've been doing a book club, and I do a youth work chat on a Monday. But this week, largely, I've been relatively quiet on social media. Haven't written anything for about a week, and it's all been a bit quiet. I think the beginning of this week was a little bit European Super League stuff. So that seems a long time ago now. But yeah, that's kind of been my week. Nothing really new this week or the last couple of weeks. However, I've had some really good feedback from the last show we did, which was when I shared my story, or part one of my story. So thank you. I really do want to thank everybody who watched and shared and sent me really nice feedback and comments on that. So, really do mean thank you for that, because I struggled to get some stuff out, and it did go deep and it was a bit raw. So yeah, I've been getting feedback from that the last couple of weeks, really. And that's kind of been about it for me, social media and stuff. I can't think of anything else that's been happening. You out there and we have some exciting news. We've got 2 new ways that you can follow us. And so, Christelle, tell us about one of them and I'll do the other one.
Okay, go to Instagram and click follow on Instagram.com/ponderingsacrosspond. Instagram.com/ponderingsacrosspond, where we are going to be capturing pictures and quotes and reminding you where you can find us, and just kind of doing a few little different things that capture the Instagram audience's attention. And James, what else have we done?
We now also have a Facebook page, Ponderings Across the Pond. You can now like and follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, so we'll be uploading our videos and quotes and maybe photos, maybe thoughts, questions, ideas, polls, anything at all to do with the show will be on our Facebook page, where we'll maybe even put some sneaky like specials on there, like early bird episodes for people that follow us on that. So do like our Facebook page, which is Ponderings Across the Pond, and we look forward to joining in and having a conversation there. So that's another bit of news from us.
And I think we may even go live on Facebook.
We may edit that out, Christelle. We may go live. As you know, we make so many mistakes on our episodes that going live terrifies me, but it does give us lots of outtakes. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing for us to, you can also ask us questions from the Facebook page, and we would love to have your questions. And I know one of the questions that we never get, but we'll ask it now, is we know in the 12 episodes that we've done so far, we've started threads and we haven't completed them. I think episode 3, I asked Christelle some of her kind of healing and recovery kind of processes in the last few years. And I think we got to number 2. So we've got another 10 to do, or another 8 to do there, and to fill in the gaps. And I would love to talk more about my story, which we really only started in the one we most recently did. So we've got threads to come back to, but also we know we have questions, and people have questions from the blogs that we write, and we'd love to spend more time talking about those or have guests on. And if somebody wants to come on the show who's read one of our blogs or wants to talk about that and their story, then we'd love to host. We've had Jenny on our show. We did our first interview with Jenny in the first 10 episodes. So we want to say a big thank you to Jenny for being our interview guinea pig. I think it was episode number 6 or 7. So that was great. So we really enjoyed doing that.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. And I want to say some of the topics we're looking for people to interview is very much healing journeys, healing stories, ADHD stories, and beyond that, also long distance relationship stories, because we've been really thrilled to kind of run across other LDR relationships, and they're beautiful love stories from beginning to actually being together in the same country. And it's been a joy and privilege to kind of get to know some of these. So we would like to interview some long distance relationships as well. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
Excellent. So here's a bit of a plea. If you'd like to come and join, come on the show. We're not too scary. Jenny has recovered, we think, from the time that we interviewed her. And so we'd love to have you on. So yeah, healing stories, stories of recovery, stories of looking back now. Maybe these things for you were 5-10 years ago. What's life like now? We'd love to hear and share that. As some of you know, we have resources on each of our blogs where we've put on there like articles and books that we've read, but also it's about the stories, and stories are powerful. We know that people have appreciated when we've shared of ourselves, and we'd like to think we will be good to sensitive if you'd like to share your story, and we'll ask questions, and hopefully that can help in your own healing process as well. So we'd love to do that. Okay, Christelle, to get in touch, if you'd like to come on the show, you can get hold of us, as we've said, on the Facebook page, or send us an email via YouTube and contact us that way. Christelle, I have a question for you. We have done 12 episodes. We have done 12 episodes. Okay, so far, and a few little ones in between. Okay, which one do you think has been our highest, most viewed on YouTube, and how many views did it have?
I think it's still when we talked about feelings. Mm-hmm. We've noticed our audience likes to hear about our feelings and likes to see us go deep. I think it's our feelings episode, which was maybe episode number, what was it, 4? 2. Oh, episode number 2. I think it was the feelings episode. Is that still number 1?
It is, absolutely. Yep.
And I think it might be, what, 140 views?
No, about 120.
Okay.
Yeah. Excellent. So that was all we had to say today. Quick episode, just to say hello. And we know we haven't done a show for a couple of weeks. And just to give everybody an update of where we both are and what we're thinking of doing in the future. And really just to say thank you for, if you're one of the 120 that looked at some of our early stuff, if you have shared any of our pieces, our episodes, if you've laughed along at the outtakes, then thank you. We want to make you smile and we want to make you laugh as well. And we're just being ourselves and enjoying being together and sharing our story, sharing what we're learning, sharing what we're learning about the UK and USA. And I'm going to go and have tea and a scone. And what are you going to have now, Christelle?
I am going to sit with you, enjoy your company, and drink some coffee.
Excellent. You're not having a biscuit?
I'm not having a biscuit, but I might have a scone biscuit. A biscuit scone.
And do you eat sprouts with a scone biscuit?
A scone or biscuit. I might have one or the other, or
Wonderful.
Biscuit scone.
Excellent. And that's how we're going to end. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you for next week's episode of Ponderings Across the Pond. Remember, you can subscribe on YouTube and on the podcast, which you can get hold of on Spotify and on Anchor. And please do click the Facebook page and Instagram. Instagram is for the young people. I have no idea about Instagram, but Christelle knows about Instagram. You can find us on there.
Oh, look at you, my love.
And thank you very much for watching this update episode of Ponderings Across the Pond. Bye for now.